Well, COVID has impacted many Utah businesses. A small Millcreek chocolate factory hasn't been spared, but despite some unique challenges, it's doing its best to keep up with demand.
Basically had to learn this from scratch.
It probably looks like the most fun you could ever have. After all, you're in a place where you're surrounded by waterfalls of chocolate.
It was hard to get them to even talk to you or train you or teach you.
But for General Manager Marilyn Oakey, getting started in the candy business was anything but sweet.
Some of my staff were in their 70s, 80s.
The business had been around since the 1920s, and when Marilyn became the boss in the 90s, she wanted to learn how to do everything herself.
I said to the candy maker, okay, I've done everything now except make a batch of candy. So today's my day, you're teaching me. So we made a batch of candy from start to finish, and a couple days later he died.
All those secrets nearly gone for good.
That's my husband that you have making the mint. So I talked to him into leaving his job, coming to be the candy maker.
Business has gone well, even right through COVID, but that doesn't mean life hasn't been a struggle.
I've had some health issues for a long time. I've been on what they call immune suppressant drugs.
Meaning Marilyn is especially vulnerable to coronavirus.
COVID's really scary, so we've tried really hard to keep me away from people. I don't work out front as much as I used to.
Masks go without saying. Social distancing is a must, and life outside of work has changed even more.
I just found out today my daughter and her husband and my grandchildren all have it. It's terrifying me.
And even here, among Marilyn's small staff, she isn't the only one with COVID on her mind.
This lady, Anna, that works for me, she's lost 4 family members in the last 4 weeks to COVID. That's a lot of people in a family.
For Marilyn and her husband, just staying home isn't an option.
We stay home, this business shuts down.
While it may not always be fun, and while staying safe may be a struggle every day, Marilyn is doing whatever she can to make sure the chocolate keeps flowing.
All I know is I like going to work every day, and I can't imagine not going to work.
Marilyn says demand has been great, but she's had trouble keeping employees around. She's hoping to add some new staff to prepare for Valentine's Day, a big day for them. And you know what, speaking of Valentine's, if you're looking for candy, she says, please don't wait. Do not procrastinate. Get your sweetheart chocolate before it's too late.